Hey there everyone, welcome to another video. Today we are going to talk about some skincare products, and this is the second installment of my Skincare Lately series, which allows me to bring you kind of mini reviews and experience about the whole variety of skincare and sometimes body care products as well, especially those who may not have made it onto my blog for a proper solo formal review post. I go through a lot of different products. Some of them make the cut, some of them don't, and some of them are just not, there's not enough substance to them to warrant a complete solo review post. So this is a chance for me to talk to you about those kind of products. Some of these may have made previous short appearances on the blog post. If they have, I will link the appropriate blog post links down below for you in the information bar. I've got 5 products here to talk to you about. You seem to really like this series, so let me know if I should keep making them or what suggestions you have for this skincare series. Let's jump in with my very first product, and it is from the brand Korres. I am almost done this bottle, and I didn't actually review it solo because I wasn't really impressed one way or the other. Now, my experience with Korres has been long. I tried their Wild Rose Moisturizer way back when they first got into Sephora the first time, and then they got pulled, and I think now they're in Shoppers Drug Mart exclusively here, at least on the West Coast is where I've seen them. But Korres as a whole, great formulations, beautiful textures, natural based skincare brand from Greece, if you don't already know. The Wild Rose collection is meant to brighten the skin and offer luminosity. They've got a whole range of products from a sleeping mask to their popular cream. There is an oil that I may have talked about before in the last post, and this is the Wild Rose Brightening Targeted Tone Corrector. Comes in a little pump. Like I said, I've almost used up the whole thing. And my general thought is that it's a good booster to keep your overall skin tone luminous, but I don't feel like it is a great spot corrector or, you know, for brightening up acne scarring or sunspots or things like that. I didn't notice dramatic differences in my skin. It was a good product, but for what it claimed to do and for the hefty price tag, this did not live up to my expectations. I do like, for the most part, the rest of the Wild Rose range, especially as a basic skincare range with some maintenance properties. So if you want to maintain a bright and even complexion, not necessarily treat any hyperpigmentation, this is perfectly fine. But for spot treating, not cutting it. So that's our first product. Second one, going in, I'm going to take a moment to talk about CLARINS, or I think in French they're pronounced CLARINS. Let me know in the comments if you speak Francais and if that was correct. So I never really know what to say when it comes to the brand, but I'll go with CLARINS for now. That's their English name. This is part of their Hydra-Essential line, and it recently got revamped, the whole series. Now, they've had this range for quite a long time, and again, my experience with CLARINS and Hydra-Essential goes way back as well. When I was first trying out some more high-end moisturizers from Sephora, I really enjoyed it at that time, and I still enjoy it in the new formula. Now, you'll recognize them by the bright, beautiful blue bottles that is cohesive within the whole range of the Hydra Quench, or it used to be called Hydra Quench, I think it's now called Hydra-Essential. Either way, it's the same range, just revamped. They still have the 2 formulas for the face cream. I have the one for normal to dry skin, and I used it during the past winter. They also, of course, have one for combination skin. This cream, I think it's still excellent, and at the price point, being kind of a Sephora carry brand but not super expensive, I think this is a great balance between value and performance. Overall, love it for what it's supposed to do. Moisturizes, I do prefer the normal to dry skin version, especially because I do tend to use this during the winter time. No sensitivity, super gentle. I think the scent is very gentle as well, which, you know, for those of you who are fragrance sensitive, that might be a good thing for you. Now, I also want to talk about another product that goes hand in hand with this one, and that is the Hydra Essential Bi-Phase Serum. I'll have to insert a stock photo of that right up here because I don't actually have the physical product with me. I gave it away because I didn't feel like it was a wow product. Now don't get me wrong, it's a great first step layering serum for those winter days, but if you really live somewhere where it's super cold and dry, just months and months and months during the winter time. And for me, although we had a colder, longer winter this past one, Vancouver as a whole, it's West Coast weather. It really doesn't get all that cold, even though we complain about it all the time. So I feel like that wasn't the wow product. It is expensive, I think, for the price point, and there are other brands who do comparable products such as Vichy, as well as Biotherm. Their serums I feel like are very similar in terms of hydration. So while that's not a bad product per se, I just think that there are other brands who do similar products, competitive brands that, it doesn't shine. It's okay, it didn't shine. I pass it on to somebody else. So I am keeping the face cream, but the Bi-Phase Serum, I let go. All right, let's keep talking about something that really, really works and that I've talked about in the post briefly. And still currently my favorite Glycolic product, super high performance. I still do like the Philosophy one that I've mentioned previously, the two-phase one that you use overnight, but this is quick. It's like, like the overnight instant effect type of product. And I think for those of you who are looking for that quick fix, this is so far my favorite one. And I'm talking about the BLISS, that's Incredi-Peel, resurfacing pads, and these are glycolic based. These are the spa strength glycolic resurfacing pads, and they come, I love this, they come packaged in single satchels of a cloth that's saturated with the glycolic peel. And when you hear glycolic and peels, it sounds super scary, and I get that. And there are other glycolic based treatments I've used that do make me peel a little bit, actually physically peel. But this one, high performance, I notice a difference in the texture, the hyperpigmentation, if I've had a breakout or something like that. This works without making me actually peel in layers. And for the most part, quite tolerable. And if you have a cut or a blemish that you've picked and the skin is broken, if you use this, it will sting. It is glycolic, but otherwise I have not had any other kind of sensitivity, no redness. It works great for keeping my pores clear. I wouldn't use these like day after day after day for a whole month. I think there's 30 pads in here, but they're great for travel. They are high strength, high performance. They are expensive, but if you space them out and just use one or two when you need to, I think they're still reasonably affordable for what they are. So the BLISS Incredi-Peel pads are excellent in my opinion. All right, let's wrap up with a super luxury high-end product that's a cleanser. And see, these are the type of things that I don't often do a solo review, because what am I going to say about a high-end cleanser, just by itself? I have talked about the OMOROVICZA range of skincare as a total post. I'll link to that down below for you as well. But I am really smitten with this cleanser, and this has been my standby cleanser for the past couple of months. I still use other stuff intermittently depending on how my skin is feeling, but I really enjoy this one out of all the mud-based cleansers which I have used, including the Pixie, the Glam Glow, and I think one more I can't remember off the top of my head right now. OMOROVICZA is obviously, a very luxury brand. This cleanser, just, take a deep breath before you click the link and check out how expensive this is. But I think my opinion with luxury skincare is that not everyone's going to be able to afford it, but if you are already spending within a luxury range, OMOROVICZA is the real deal. They are from Hungary. I've met the founder before from another event, and she's lovely, but her products are the real deal. They contain Hungarian healing mud. That's the best way I can explain it without getting all scientific. And it really is a beautiful cleanse that tingles a little bit but does not sting or hurt my skin. And my skin glows and feels refreshed after I do like a 1-minute massage with this cleanser. I can see the difference in the mirror. It's wonderful. I wouldn't use this to take off your makeup per se. Don't do that. Take off your makeup before using this, but otherwise, great cleanser. Really just brightens up my skin and calms my skin at the same time, and just good skin. You know, this is not going to perform miracles as a solo product, as a cleanser, but like I said, if you are already spending in the luxury price range for skincare, try out OMOROVICZA. I've talked about a few of the other products on my blog. I will link to that, but I really like this cleanser. Alright, I think that is all for today's post. I hope this wasn't too long. I can't actually see without my glasses what time we're at right now, but either way, drop me your thoughts and comments on these products down below if you have tried them before. Recommend any products that you've been loving and that you think I should try out myself. The sun is going down, which is my cue to go as well. Hope you all have a beautiful day, and I will see you again very soon. Take care. Bye for now.